Yeah, guys, so I think I did a pretty damn good job at finding a nice little spot. It's incredibly beautiful right here. So I'm gonna try to get the water in the background for you guys while I have this discussion. So basically, I have been thinking about God a lot. And before I get started, I kind of want to eliminate the connotation and the baggage and the weight that that word carries. So I'm not here to bash anyone's religion, but personally, I am not religious. I've started to understand, in my opinion, that God is the infinite consciousness and awareness that I'm always talking about. I think that we are the creators. I think anything that's able to manipulate and control the physical world the way that we are, that they're creators. I think manifestation is insanely powerful. You can control and shape every aspect of your life, every bit of it. I do think the law of attraction is kind of misunderstood, though. I think a lot of people believe that just because you want something and you say you want it, that it's just going to come to you. I don't think that's the way it works. I think it's kind of useless without action, putting effort in to achieving those goals or those wants. I don't think you attract what you want. I think you attract what you are. So if you're wondering why there's so many toxic people in your life, might be time to take a look in the mirror, do some deeper reflection. And I've become aware, and I've been dealing with isolation a lot. Like I said before, I can't really talk to any of my friends about this stuff, but I channeled my frequency to wanting to find people of similar minds, and I found my sisters. They're both insanely intelligent, and they're both incredible. So I'm not really as lonely anymore, and that's awesome. But I think we are the creators. I think we are God. I think God exists within anything and everything, which is what I believe we are. That I don't think, and that might sound crazy if you're super attached to this body, we're just characters, though. These are just archetypes, avatars. That's not what we are. We are beyond. We are everything and nothing, like I said. And I think God exists within everything and nothing. We are super powerful. And I also wanted to talk about time a little bit. I don't think time is real. I think time is a man-made concept. And because nobody experiences time the same. It's not linear. What may feel like an eternity for me may feel like a blink to somebody else. I think we're experiencing the past and the future and the present all in one. And you could kind of argue with that, scars prove that the past is real, if you want to reference that old Papa Roach song, But I don't believe that. Don't get me wrong, I think going through things give you a sense of enlightenment if you really learn from those things. But the scars don't make you who you are, They don't determine what you are. Because if that was the case, I'd be a very broken person. And a lot of the strongest women I know would be emotionally fragmented people, but they're not. And it's another reason I don't think time is real is because even when you reminisce with somebody, there are times when you have an extremely vivid memory And when you try to recall that memory with somebody, they remember it completely different. But that's their truth. That's how they experienced it. And don't think you're a bad person or anything just because of the past, you know? The past is just a story we tell ourselves. That's all it is. And also wanted to kind of talk about narratives. A lot of times people think they are good people or bad people, but it's not the case. Just because you make good or bad actions doesn't make you a good or bad person. Narratives are limited to describing a physical being, and you're way more than that. We are pure. We are awareness. We are infinite. You can't take this river, for example. The way this river works is the dam releases water into this river. Now, if I were to say there are exactly X amount of quarts in that river, by the time I finish saying that statement, it's no longer true, because it's constantly growing. It's getting bigger. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to expand and grow. We're limitless. We never stop expanding. Ever. And I kind of also wanted to cover depression real quick. I know I'm running through a lot of topics pretty fast, but I don't have a lot of space on my phone. So, depression, you are not depressed. I dealt with very severe depression to the point of hospitalization, and I'm no longer, because I chose not to be. I understand how powerful the mind is, and it's not real. When I was feeling depressed or alone or separated, it was me thinking that the trappings of my mind were real, but I'm not. I'm not this body. I'm not this mind. I am beyond. This is a character that I can control. I can control where I go. I can control where I think. I can control how I feel. If you are so immersed in this physical world and think you only are this body, then yeah, that depression will eat at you. But when you realize that you can control everything, that you're limitless, you are infinite, there's nothing you can do. And if you change your frequency to a frequency of love, you'll embrace everything in that light. Every negative thing, nothing negative will be able to affect you. It won't even be able to get into your vicinity. Your vibration will be so strong that no negativity can phase you at all. Thinking that you are separate it's superfluous. Separation is nothing but an illusion. You are one. You are everybody, and everybody is you. You can control and manipulate everything, every aspect of your life. So beautiful here. I think I'll make a deeper, I'll make a video diving deeper into exactly what I think God is. Like I said, it's us. I'm not religious in the sense like, well, think about it. A lot of people are religious to find comfort and solace because they can't really deal with the fact that there may be nothing after this. I don't personally think there's nothing after this, but just to me, if God is real and he's a guy who sits in the cloud and watches everything we do, and he has quite a massive ego if he's willing to send his children to eternal damnation because we don't shower him with praise, and he hates gay people for being what he made them to be. That's pretty scary. And on the other hand, if we are just a bunch of horny ants floating around a rock with no hope to achieve eternal life, it's pretty scary too. But I think there's so much more. It's incredible. Life is incredible though. And to all my introverts out there, you don't have to be around people, but goddamn it, get out of the house. I feel so great right here. I am so at peace. I would normally just be locked in my room listening to music, where there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't know, I have such a pure energy when I'm out here now. But yeah, I think that's it until the next one, guys. I'm out of here.